Do you see this snow? It is crazy. Winter is here and it's making for a beautiful, beautiful morning. Wow. I've got my coffee ready to go this morning and wow, what a sleep-in we had today. I'm filming this on Saturday for anyone who cares. The day of the week is mostly an irrelevant fact, but I just like to say it to give you some context. I am worse for wear this morning and I need to get ready, so I thought I would bring you along to do one of those, you know, 0 to 100 get ready with me. Someone requested this. Someone was like, can you do a 0 to 100? And I'm like, yes. Today would be that day because I am feeling like a 0. The energy's at a 0. My soul is at a 0. And let's perk that up and bring it to 100 and feel our most fabulous best selves, shall we? We're starting this journey in the bathroom. I'm gonna plug in my curling iron. I've got the biggest attachment on, and this is how I've been doing my hair. I'm gonna show you guys how I've been doing my little hair pinning fake blowout routine because this is how Army did my hair. When we were on the Joyco shoot and it was the most voluminous, fabulous blowout style that I'd ever had on my hair, and I've been trying to perfect it and recreate it ever since, and I feel like I've been doing an okay job. I've been enjoying my hair. I've definitely been having more of a blowout look, but there's still a few things that I struggle with, like just deciding on the sections and whatnot. So this isn't a perfected routine, but this has been my attempt that I've been trying basically since the shoot a few weeks ago, really. And so I'm gonna show you because it's been working out well for me, and I just, like, I don't understand how people achieve an air wrap blowout. It doesn't work for my hair. My hair doesn't hold it, and I have so many little baby hairs. My hair is very much like this. Like, it's just kind of everywhere and really, like, I don't even know if it's breakage or I just have very fine, wispy hair. But whenever you see people doing an air wrap routine, they just have really thick, solid pieces of hair. It works perfectly, it stays, it looks great. It doesn't work for my hair. I don't know what to say, but I can't do it. So this is my alternative. So I start by doing my part. I part my hair in the middle. I have all these little clips. I just bought a pack of metal clips, and these are the things that we're gonna be pinning our hair. Now, I watch a bunch of different tutorials, and some people will tell you to do different things, tell you to part it multiple different ways, but I basically just try to do the top of my head in 3 sections. So I don't really, like, this is where I struggle. It's like the parting of your own head. I feel like if I was doing my hair or doing someone's hair, like from that hairstylist POV, I'd be able to actually see what I'm doing, but for the most part I just wing it, really, and I try to get straight sections, but this is the part that's hard for me, is finding the sections and being able to stick with it. So I like to start with the back of my head because that's just the easiest way, I guess. Then we're gonna take the curling iron and we're gonna curl it. And this is the other part that I kind of struggle with because my hair is so, like, right there, it just falls out. It doesn't hold in the curling iron. It always falls out. My face instantly turns red because I struggle so much. And it just, I don't know. This is the part that's hard for me, is the actual curling of it. But we give the hair a little curl. Did that even curl? I don't know. The hair will be really hot when you first curl it, so just make sure to let it cool down for a hot sec. And then once it cools down, this is the second part that I struggle with. Armene had this magical way with her fingers. Obviously, being a hairstylist, she just knows what's up. Just try to hold it in such a way that you can actually get it to hold in the pin. I don't know how to get this end piece in there. I really don't. So this is the idea. We're trying to pin it in. If anyone has any feedback, the correct finger holding, how to get it in there, this is what we're trying to do. Anyway, I'm also starting with my hair because when I do the rest of it, when I do my skincare, when I do my makeup, my hair is just gonna be setting in the entire time. And also it's the thing I struggle the most with. So I just like to get it out of the way so I don't have to think about it. So we're doing the next section. I'm gonna do the same thing. I feel like I also just don't have very mobile, able fingers. Maybe it's because I've had long nails for so long. I just lost all ability in my fingers, but I literally, like, can't feel it when I'm doing this. It's hilarious. Ooh, that is hot. Ooh. We've got our piece. We're gonna wrap it. Oh, that one worked out much better. That one didn't fly away. Okay, and we're pinning it. Perfect. And starting with the front and final piece, someone's gonna look at this and being like, yeah, you're just really bad at doing your hair. And to you, I'd say, yes, I agree. I'm trying. There we go. This is where you could introduce the toilet paper roll if you so wish. I love the toilet paper roll. However, I have just been thoroughly enjoying this little pinning moment, and it was then that I realized that you didn't need any of those other things. You don't need a roller, you don't need a toilet paper roll, you just need the clips. And you're clipping the rolls anyway, so you might as well just remove an element from it, right? It still worked just as well. Okay, so then I'm just gonna basically do the rest of my head in a similar fashion. We are done, and we are resembling either George Washington or Little Orphan Annie, or a lovely little mix of both, you guys. I can't begin to express to you how much my blood boils when I'm doing this. I needed to put the camera to silence and put a YouTube video on to calm me, because I can't talk to it. Oh my god, when I was trying those first pieces, I'm like, but every time I do it, it's getting a little bit more efficient. So I hope that at some point I will find my flow with it and it will be less of a struggle. But this is new for me. This is a new process and I'm trying my best. It's still looking crooked, it's still looking crazy, but the important thing is that it's done. Excellent, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna put some white strips in. White strips. I talked about this before. Everyone's always like, which white strips do you buy? Truly, when I go to Shoppers Drug Mart, aka our little Drug Mart store, whatever the equivalent is for you, Boots or Walgreens, or you know, I go to Shoppers. Usually there is always one box on sale. If you look at the little white strips section at the drugstore at Shoppers, because all my Canadian gals know that Shoppers is more expensive than anywhere else, and I think it's because they do their optimum points thing. They add a couple dollars onto all other things. Everything is overpriced at Shoppers, in my opinion, in my experience. I also just realized I forgot to cut these in half. I've been cutting them in half, but I just automatically threw them on, sorry. Anyway, usually there's one brand that will be on sale, and if there's not, I don't buy them. It's either the Life brand or the Crest brand, whichever. There's usually one on sale, so I always buy the one that's on sale. I have no problem, and they're all the same to me, and I always get the little strips, and lately I've been cutting them in half. I don't know where my scissors are either. Does Dan have scissors? I need to go find scissors so I can cut this in half, and then I do the bottom teeth sometimes. I don't always do my bottom teeth, and they are so much more yellow than my top teeth. It's crazy. I'll put that on later, but it's just because my bottom teeth are so sensitive. But yeah, I just like to sit and soak in white strips too. I haven't done them in a while and I notice it. I notice when I don't do them. So put the white strips in, the hair is set. I'm gonna wash my face. Just with water though. Now I know that I said I'm not doing these in the morning, but it's been a couple of days since I've used my little exfoliating pads and my skin is just kind of having a little moment. I'm coming off my period. It's just been a couple days of neglect, even though I know we literally just talked about revamping the skincare routine, but it's just been a really busy couple days and late nights and yeah, no, we're just gonna use this and hopefully Dr. Katie will forgive me. Vitamin C. Gonna do a little bit of hyaluronic acid and release cream. And I am skipping sunscreen today. I know, the horror. It is completely pitch black. I literally have the lantern light on because it is pitch black and I am not leaving my house today. Sorry. Some deodorant. Now before we leave the bathroom, I have a horrible confession to make. I have not had my toenails done since the week before my wedding. And in case you're wondering, that's the first week of September. And this is probably a little bit too much information, but I have crinkle toes. If you didn't know this, my toes are not normal. My toes sit like this. And because of that, being active is very difficult for me and I actually get a lot of foot pain. It causes me a lot of pain and stress in my life, to be frank. And because my toes are crinkled, they just hit the front of my shoes. They go from straight to crinkled. And it's just, it's a whole thing. I should see someone about this, absolutely, but trigger warning if you don't like discussions of things. I was once told that if I wanted to fix my crinkled toes, I'd have to get a surgery where they slice the tendons so your toes fall flat. And I just don't want to do that. That's horrifying to me. Like, would I have to learn how to walk again? I don't know. It's something I've just not thought about doing since. But because my feet do this when I'm like doing active things like playing tennis and running, usually nail polish will kind of just fall off of my toes. Like oh my god, I can't believe I'm telling you guys this, but I lose toenails a lot. Like I'll get like a bruised toe, my toenail will fall off, a new toenail will grow. It's disgusting. It's disgusting and it only happens to like the smaller toes where they're all really crinkled up. So because of that has happened over the last few months. But it doesn't happen to my big toe so much. And for my wedding, I had gotten shellac on my big toes and they've just remained. This is how my toenails have been for weeks. And because it's winter, I'm wearing socks, I'm wearing boots, I'm wearing shoes, the toes are not exposed. I just haven't done anything about it. But in case I decide to put heels on for any of our shoots that we're doing today, I just need to deal with it. And I thought that if I put myself on blast on the internet like this, then perhaps this will never happen again and I will not be so neglecting of my toenails. But please enjoy my toes for free. Oh my. Oh my. And listen, I didn't mean to leave it so long. I really didn't. I've been meaning to deal with this for so long, but usually when I go to my nail appointment and if I'm doing my toenails, I get my nails done and you're sitting in the little pedicure chair and you're getting your pedicure done at the same time. And because I started getting my nails done at Beau Salon, who Sharon is doing an amazing job on my nails. I'm so happy. I'm also so thrilled that Armani's been offering this. I think it's great, but they're not doing toenails, obviously. And I just haven't booked a separate appointment. Also, I like feel bad to go back to the other gal that I was going to and she'll be like, where you been, girlfriend? I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry. So I just literally have normal nail polish remover. This isn't gonna do anything with the shellac, so I feel like I'm just gonna have to scrub this off. Oh, this worked out well. I have this little paddle thing. This is also left over from back during the lockdown when I was attempting to do my own nails at home. Who knows, maybe if I had stuck with it, I would have been a professional by now. Anyway, I have all the leftover tools, so that's nice. I am actually curious for anyone else, if there's anyone else out there like me who has these little crinkle toes or just foot people in general. I was going to the chiropractor and trying to get like my hips sorted out and whatnot, and he had given me an insole, but he didn't really, he was kind of just like, this is the way your feet are and you can't fix them. And I stopped going because I was like, I don't appreciate that. I would like to find someone who can actually help me find an answer or find a solution. And so I'm curious to those of you who have gone and like gotten proper, you know, in the word, just, is it orthotics? I know this has happened before. Orthotics. You know, I see places like Kintech where you can go and like get shoes and insoles made for the ailments in your feet. And I think that's just something I need to do to deal with this, because at least for activewear, at least for like tennis shoes, maybe that would be a good solution. I don't know if I want to go red. I don't know. I've been loving doing the white toes. I think it looks very fresh and nice, but it's also kind of summery. So maybe we'll do a red toe. Oh no, I wish I had asked you guys what I should do before. I'd love to hear your input. Maybe I'll do the red because I've been going neutral on my nails. I think I'm gonna go with red smile. I think that's the vibe. I'm sure. Let's see what we think. We're done painting. I'm not going to show you too up close because then you'll see how bad the painting job actually is, but we've got an improvement and I love the color. Very holiday, very festive, and hopefully it will last on my toes until Quizmas. Dun, 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 dun. Feet painted. On to the closet room. We're doing makeup. I just did my brows because I was just finishing up watching a video and my brows take me so long to fill them in. And I forgot I wanted to put on my other strip. So in case any of you hadn't seen this hack from before, you literally cut the strips in half, and this is what I forgot to do with the top strip, and I regretted it instantly because you get double the white strips if you do this and keep it in the pack. But you just take half of it and it still covers your teeth. Gonna let those sit. And I'm gonna do my usual kind of go-to filming makeup. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Dior Glow Primer because I'm feeling a little bit, just a little bit not glowy and not fresh. And we're shooting a couple things and then I'm also filming a video, so I just want to make sure that it's a little bit more of a flawless base. I have not washed my brushes in weeks. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, honestly. Do as I say, not as I do, and wash your brushes, people. Wash your brushes. Also, I really need to sort out like how I'm filming here. I need to put a mirror like right in front of me or something, because every time I'm filming, I'm always going like this, looking to the side and going to the mirror. Moving right along to the usual Makeup by Mario. I'm gonna use this. I've said this a few times. I'm using it until it's gone. And then it's so funny because I said the same thing about my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. So I feel like I'll just be moving on to that and using it up once this is done. So I will be using up the things that I have and not using anything else. Not using anything else. The concealer's blended out. Spritz some setting spray on, and I'm gonna let it chill for a bit because I don't know what I'm feeling for blush vibe. But okay, this is another thing I'm admitting to you. Sometimes I go back and watch my old videos because a lot of the time I forget what I've said, or I want to be reminded of what I used or did in old makeup looks and such. And so I'll often creep back and go and watch some of my older videos, and I noticed something that I haven't done in quite some time. I feel like I've been doing such simple makeup that for the everyday I just really haven't been wearing eyeshadow and eye products. And I realized that there was a hot minute, and I realized that there was a moment where I was doing like a little smoked out wing every single day. like, oh, that looks really pretty. I haven't done it. It feels like I haven't done it in so long, and I know it's simple and it's nothing groundbreaking, whatever, the usual. But I thought, oh, let's just do that again. It's been so long. So I'm just taking my Makeup & Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. This is my MAC 208 brush, but this is the old version of it. They redid it and turned it into something else. It's not the same. This is their eyebrow brush, fun fact. And I've had this since the dawn of time, probably since I worked at MAC in 2013, 2014. I don't remember when that was. But look at the state of it. It's literally falling apart, but I refuse to give it up because it's the best brush ever, and this is what I use for any of my little wings. So I'm just gonna take some of lighter browns in the palette and we're just gonna do a little wing. I loved it, and I feel like I can use a little help in being lifted and looking more awake today. And after I draw the wing, I just take a little bit along the lash line. Oh, I love that. It's so funny. It's such a simple thing, but it's just a look that I haven't done on myself in what feels like ages. Oh, is this literally about to... Okay. Oh no, I'm not ready to part from this brush. Ugh, maybe I can just like repaint it or something. Taking a tiny little fluffy brush, I'm gonna dip into the light gray brown and just kind of blend that out. I'm not blending anything out, but it's just softening the edges, just to make it look like it's kind of barely there. Take a little bit of shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer. Okay, now I need to set this in because I want to do the lower lash line as well. So just taking a little bit of my Givenchy powder, tapping off the excess, and we're gonna set underneath the eyes. And I just like to take that along the nose as well every time I do it. Just like a little boop, boop, boop along the nose. Going in with the same brown. I actually loved what we did the other day with the little Elsa look, using a little bit of the pink. Maybe I'll just kind of dip into all three of these and just make some kind of muddy little color. I don't know how we're gonna feel about that, but I kind of liked it. I just stabbed myself in the eye with the pencil, sorry. I've just been taking this Lisa Eldridge ground coffee pencil and putting it in my waterline. It wasn't my intention. My intention was to only put it on the upper waterline, but then I stabbed my eye and I blinked and it went everywhere. So now we're just rubbing it in all over, and that's fine. Now I need to take a little bit of this on the upper lashes, just a bit, or else it's gonna look a little bit too intense inside the waterline and not enough on top, you know? So we just gotta even it out. That's okay. Mistakes happen. Honestly, kind of love the effect. That could have gone a lot more south, so. Okay, even if you're wanting to do a light, more natural makeup, maybe just consider doing the liner anyway, because I feel like that just turned it really sultry and smoky. Kind of love it. Let's curl the lashes. My new least favorite thing to do. Estee Lauder Double Wear Mascara, because I need this makeup to stay on my face all day long. Moving on to blush, I'm gonna use MAC Blush Please. I feel like just having that really glowy, glowy, neutral cheek. And I love this formula for that. Set my brows in with a Benefit Clear Brow Gel. And then I've been loving finishing off my makeup with a little bit of highlight. So I'm taking this Victoria Beckham Pearl highlight and I just pat it right on top of the cheekbone and kind of blend that out. Just as a finishing touch. And I'll just pat it in, put a little bit on my nose, but it just adds that final touch of glow, like right on top of the cheekbone. I'm not blending it out too far, none of that goodness. Love the effect. NYX Nude Beige, obviously. I don't know what lip I want to wear. I'll put a little bit of this Revlon 06 Sparkling Honey. You know when you look at your makeup and you feel like you're missing something, but really it's just because your hair isn't done yet, and you know that once you take your hair out, it's all gonna come together? That's the moment I'm having right now. I've got my outfit on. I'm obsessed with this sweater. Ugh, honestly, I'm really loving the one shoulder moment these days. And I got these cute little earrings too, which aren't necessarily holiday, but they're a little bedazzled and gold and cute. Anyway, okay, it is time. I'm gonna take off my white strips first of all. Can I just say that if you put a cool toned lip on, like this little Sparkling Honey one, it really helps in making your teeth look whiter and brighter. FYI. All right, now for the grand reveal. The hair has been setting for 12,000 years at this point. Oh, the lip liner half traveled. Dun, 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 dun. And you know, it'll only look like this for like 10 minutes and then it completely falls out. But I like to just make sure that I unfurl it a little bit, give it a little fluff, give it a little play before I hairspray it, because then the key is to absolutely soak it in hairspray if you want it to last a little bit more. I think I need to start trying to do the top pieces curling the other way. I don't know, because the top pieces are always a little bit wonky. But either way, hairspray it. Hairspray is your best friend with this. That's the finished look, that's the finished hair. Again, I will repeat this again. Open to any tips that you have regarding the pinning technique and the pinning direction. I feel like you just have to keep fiddling with it until you're happy, but at the end of the day, once this sets and falls a little bit, it gives a much more natural, lovely blowout feel. And I just feel like this has been the best, most effective method for achieving that blowout look that I've been able to do at home. So I've been thrilled with it, and I really wanted to show you guys how I've been doing it, and I hope you guys love the look. Honestly, the makeup look turned out great. This is definitely like go-to classic look. And that, my friends, is the finished look. We're back in front of the tree because you guys know what time it is. It is time to go through today's Landmiss giveaway. This themed box in honor of doing the 0 to 100 Get Ready With Me is gonna be our Gals Night Out box. What do we have in here, you ask? So in terms of the makeup, obviously I wanted to give you guys a ton of products to get bedazzled and feeling amazing for. I dug into some of my archives of products that I bought backups of. Some of my all-time favorite things, aka Charlotte Tilbury Lip and Cheek Glow, also the Glowgasm lips, if any of you remember this. I bought myself backups because it's one of the most beautiful products ever. Those, and then I also have the Becca bronzers. I had bought a stack of these when they announced that they were going out of business because I just wanted to throw them in periodically in giveaways. So some shades of bronzers. Then in here I've included a ton of just like the NARS holiday collection, some Charlotte Tilbury holiday collection, Givenchy, we've got a Chanel highlighter, like just a ton of fun palettes, cheek palettes, eye palettes, lip products, like so much in here. We've got highlighters. I also included the little NARS trio because that was so cute from their holiday collection. We've got the Vive liners and mascara, also including the Makeup Forever artist pencils. So you guys, just depending on what your preferred lip shade is, you can kind of have the option. Then obviously I got the IT Cosmetics No. 7 brush because this has been a dream, as well as the Beauty Blender Classic. Also picked up the limited holiday Shiseido gold lash curler. You'll be seeing this in a few giveaways popping up, but it's so cute. Love that now that we're eyelash curling people. Supergoop Glow Screen because that's my favorite sunscreen option if I'm doing a makeup look. We've also got the Givenchy Prism Leave Loose Powder. I did 2 shades. This is shades 2 and 3, just in case. Then I also included this cute nude stick sack with all the shades of their lip butters. We've got the tinted lip butters and the regular. And I also included the new Patrick Ta, the Major Dimension 3 palette. I don't want to open up, I don't want to get my fingerprints all over it, but Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 to get you through all your makeup needs. For some priming and primping and things, we've got a Road kit. This includes their skincare lineup. I also included, I'm like still bitter about this, but I included the Makeup by Ariel X Morphe brush collection because you guys know my favorite A16 right there. You can't buy it separately, so I'm giving you the whole set so that you can do your makeup with it. Then we've got the Caudalie Instant Detox Mask, Peter Thomas Roth under eye gels, some fun little pre-pamper girls night out moments. We've got the Saint Tropez Tan Express if you want to put a little glow on, which technically I wanted to put a tan on today, but we'll save that for our New Year's look, shall we? But you guys got a tan and a mitt. Then for some jewelry bits, I actually have had these hoarded because they discontinued this necklace and it's so sad, but this is my Jenny Bird Tony necklace. If you guys remember, I just wore this constantly and they discontinued it and it's so sad, but I do have a fresh, beautiful one saved here that I wanted to include. And then I know this is random, but you guys have been seeing I've been wearing these earrings that I bought on Amazon. They're the like teardrop dupe earrings. I've been wearing them nonstop. I'm obsessed. So I put a pair in there for you as well. And then finally, one of my favorite bags that I got this year and I've just been loving and wearing endlessly. So many nights out I've been carrying this. I picked up a bag for you guys. This is the flattered suede pouch. Oh God, it's so much more beautiful when it's new and fresh. Yeah, she is an absolute dream. This is such a beautiful bag. I fell in love with it this year and wanted to include it in the Girls Night Out box because it's just been such a fabulous addition to my bag collection and my going out life. So that's everything in the Girls Night Out box. You guys know the drill. You can check the description box down below to see how to enter to win. I'm so excited for one of you to get all the goodies stacked in here. This is a stacked good box. I hope you love it. Good luck to everyone who enters, and congrats to the winner. And that's everything for today's Landmas giveaway. Thank you so much for getting ready with me today. I hope you guys love the look, and I will see you all tomorrow for a new Landmas video. Bye!